It is a rubber stamp that brings congestion pricing one step closer to a reality. Earlier today, the MTA board approved Governor Hochul's plan to charge drivers $9 to enter Manhattan's central business district. Transportation reporter Elijah Westbrook has more on what this means for MTA projects.
A revised $9 congestion pricing proposal aimed at generating at least $15 billion for the MTA to make critical repairs and upgrades passed another step to becoming reality. Many transit riders using the MTA's subway and buses say they now feel a bit more optimistic that their commutes will improve in the years ahead.
The motion carries. We've adopted the resolution.
Monday afternoon, MTA board members, except one, showed their support for Governor Hochul's new tolling plan. This means long-term and large-scale projects, once placed on hold because of the congestion pricing pause, will now continue according to the MTA. The final 23 ADA stations of the 2024 plan can begin to move forward, rolling out more than 250 new electric buses, subway signal modernization, and the extension of the 2nd Avenue subway into East Harlem.
We will continue immediately with the first major stage of construction contracting for the new tunnel running from 120th Street and 2nd Avenue to 125th Street and Park Avenue.
The proposal is now expected to move into the hands of the city and state to be signed off before it qualifies to receive a stamp of approval from the federal government. Considering no hiccups in that process, Governor Hochul and the MTA hope to implement congestion pricing by January 5th. This as the city braces itself for a transportation turning point that still has people divided.
We have to pay for our mass transit system that otherwise it's going to deteriorate.
It's long overdue, and it's time for this policy to become a reality.
Who wants to budget their way of getting around?
They cannot afford $9. 9 times 5 is $45 for a whole week. So please reconsider this.
Elijah here in studio to talk more about this. So the original price was $15.
Yes.
Now we're down to $9. Still very expensive for a lot of people here.
For some, yes.
But how does this price reduction affect those projects that are on the table for the MTA?
Well, Christine, just hours ago, the MTA told us that they will still be able to move forward with those projects we just showed you in the story there. Within that same breath, they also say that any financial impact will be offset by what's available in their new 2025 to 29 capital program.
Okay.
We know that that is something that's been discussed for quite some time. Governor Hochul has committed to providing funding for that new capital program.
Okay, we'll see how this goes.
Yes.
A lot still yet to be determined. Yeah,
right.
To be continued. Thank you, Elijah.
No problem.
If all goes to plan, as Elijah said, congestion pricing is set to go into effect January 5th. To find all of our coverage, including the latest on the lawsuits that have been filed, you can head to the congestion pricing section on our website, cbsnewyork.com.